Hello, 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 welcome back to Xanthus Gaming. I would like to start off by saying I will be playing Diablo on the next season. Path of Exile is not replacing Diablo. That said, after playing a little bit of Path of Exile with some friends last Friday, I find myself in a situation where I keep thinking about it and wanting to try out some new things. So I thought I would play a little bit on my own and do the new Flashback events that are running. I recognize that I already missed like half of a week of it and that they end in 2 weeks, but hey, that's perfect. 2 weeks is about what I think I have until next Blizzard season starts for Diablo. So we're going to go ahead and do a hardcore solo self-found Flashback event. Now, I played Witch and I played Marauder. So those are two of the three pure classes, non-hybrid classes. Then we of course have the hybrid classes, but I think I should try out the Dexterity pure class.
Swift and silent you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Oriath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Rayclass shows you how to truly live like an animal.
Okay. Akai Roba was the name of my first hunter in World of Warcraft back in 2007. Back in vanilla, when everything was still fresh and lovely. Akai Roba means red donkey in Japanese, or about, kind of, close to that. So, if you want to know what that is about, feel free to ask in the comments below. But, alright, hardcore characters, blah blah blah, they died, they're dead, etc, etc. We know all that jazz. Alright. Let's do this. Kind of excited. Probably be recording on Monday and Tuesdays for this, as long as there's no patch in Heroes, which means we should have a couple episodes coming out each week, I would think. So we'll see how it goes, though. First thing, I'm gonna grab my bow, then I'm gonna kill the dying Exile. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Burning arrows and iron gauntlets are obtained. Fires an arrow that deals damage to its target and has an increased chance of igniting it. 50% of physical damage is converted to fire damage, deals 150% of base damage, and deals 10% increased burning damage and 20% chance to ignite enemies. Golden. Throw that in the socket, we know all that stuff. Get my scrolls where I like them. Alright, let's do this. So we now have left click, regular arrow, right click, burning arrow. I like it. Kind of light them on fire. Oops, armor scrap, yes please. We don't have any gear because it's a fresh character on a fresh league, so I will clear this stuff, even though I do realize we could get just as much gear by just skipping all this and going to the town. So that's interesting. It looks like I can miss my arrow shots. That went directly through him. So I must need a little bit better accuracy rating, and I'm going to assume that's going to come with time. We're just going to move through this stuff. I should refill my mana. I actually need to move my mana potion a little bit. Oops. Nice little dead end I walked myself into there for no reason. Area contains beasts to hunt. Cool. Pierce support. Very nice. So now our arrows can pierce, probably. Is it green? It is green. Nice. Golden, golden. That's probably set up to be that way, isn't it? Here I am thinking I got lucky for a second, and that probably happens every single time you start a ranger. So now our arrows will pierce through enemies, it looks like. That's pretty cool. So if we line up our shot just right, we can hit both of them. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. We should be coming up on the boss. There he is. See if we can get him ignited. No luck yet. Okay. We don't have any mana left. We drank our last potion, so we'll just finish him off. There we go. Kill him. We got a crude bow, which is not as good as what we were using, because what we were using has a green link. But we'll grab it anyway. Scroll of Wisdom. If those were linked together, they would be giving me a bonus or a orb. We're just gonna pick up everything either way. Chromatic orb, I think it's called, if you get the three different colors linked together. Try and learn some of the vendor recipes. Something about the amount of quality you have if you vendor it all at the right time. Open your passive tree. Oh, they want me to spend my first skill point. Alright, so we can either go evasion and life. Evasion and life, evasion, life. Attack, physical attack damage, attack speed into finesse, which is attack speed and accuracy rating. Or we come up this way and go increase projectile damage and attack speed, projectile damage. Good stuff. Projectile damage, attack speed. Ballistic mastery, increase projectile speed, increase projectile damage and dexterity. Both of those options seem pretty good. Looks like increased damage with bows, accuracy rating. What's this down here? Alright, so this is more like rogue stuff, dual wielding. Okay, so this is not, we don't probably want to come down this way too much, but finesse might be worth gathering, or grabbing. Looks like we have some bow stuff down here too. That looks pretty good. So working our way down that way looks solid. What's up here? Mana stuff, it looks like. Okay. What's that? Some survival stuff. More survival stuff. Ooh, that seems pretty good. And this is arcing more up into the, like, intellect-based stuff. Kind of the duelist, I think, would start here, right? Because the witch starts over here. So I think we're going to start off with coming down this way. No, I want this. So I'm going to loop up here. I want this damage. And then I'm going to loop down and get that. I might even get these two. I'm not sure. I'm not using a path of building thing. I know that does exist. Just kind of want to mess around with it on my own and play through stuff. Just figuring out my own build the first time I play through each of these classes. And then I can maybe do a build, like a pre-made build guide later. I don't know. Might be my own stubbornness. I realize that I can't respec at level whatever the max is. I think it's level 100, right? Ooh, that was some lag. There's some stuttering loading in there. That was weird. Alright. I realize I probably can't respec, but it's okay. It'll be fine.
Hello.
It looks like we can purchase all kinds of stuff from her right now. Each one costing a scroll of wisdom, so let's have a look at what we got. Ice shot, if we want to do ice instead of fire. Split arrow. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Fires multiple arrows at different targets. Burning arrow we have. Double strike. Perform 2 fast attacks on the enemy with your main melee weapon. Oh, melee weapon. Random element. Let's see. The only support it looks like we have is pierce support. So if we want to switch over to something else, it looks like we could do that. But I'm pretty happy with the fire arrow, honestly. Okay, so this is like a multi-shot. This would be good for AoE. So getting like an AoE ability seems like it would be kind of a good idea. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to grab pierce support for it, with the idea that eventually we will link the pierce support onto the shrapnel. Now we don't have an item that actually will let us do that right now, so I suppose we could talk to her and see if she has anything with 2 green links other than a bow. Doesn't look like she does. Maybe someone else will.
Fine work with him.
I don't know if it's really worth... Oh, I could have gone shrapnel shot from him without spending. Darn it. That kind of sucks. Well, we'll grab Ice Shot in case we want to try that out later. Why not? I wish I would talk to him first.
Still alive, are we?
My bad. My bad. Oh, there's something. That has 2 linked greens and a linked blue. That seems like it could be okay. Or 2 linked greens and a linked red, but we'll do this one instead. Get a little bit of evasion going on. So we're gonna get shrapnel shot with piercing. And we're gonna put that... Sure, we can do middle click for that, that's fine. Cool.
Stay
Go
sharp.
and sell the stuff we have, and then we'll get moving. If you guys have any tips for me, anything you think I should know, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. I'm sure there's lots of stuff I don't know about, so feel free to let me know how much I don't know. Sure, I'll just keep that on my bar so it levels up as I go. Alright, let's go and go out onto the coast and see what we can find. Uh-oh, the gear stopped grinding. Oh, okay.
Exile,
Alright.
you are a welcome omen.
That look in your eye.
Okay.
Aina has collected many things.
Oh, man. I thought... By doing the
See you,
Flashback
Survivor.
League, I thought I wouldn't have to deal with this bestiary stuff. Darn it. Okay, well... I guess I still have to deal with this bestiary stuff. I'm not honestly a big fan of this whole idea. But... Oh, hello. Let's see what our ice arrow... Ooh, ice arrow leaves a nice little patch on the ground. I might actually end up going out with that instead. Creates a patch of ice on the ground underneath the target. That seems really good. I might actually try that out instead of fire arrow for just a little bit here. I immediately like that. Give that the piercing. I thought that shrapnel shot was going to be like a cone attack from the way it was saying it. Cone in front of the archer. So maybe I'm too far away when I'm doing that. Oh yeah. It's a very small cone. You have to be like right up on top of it. These guys seem a little bit tough. These guys seem a lot bit tough, actually. Okay, we got a bunch of alchemy shards from them. I don't know what those guys were, but they were nasty. I'm guessing it has something to do with the flashback leagues, right? Alright. So we can level up our gems. We'll make sure to do that. I need to actually remember to move my arrow onto my right click here. Actually, I might put it on my left click. And then... I guess we should have something that when we run out of mana we can do. I don't know. Will it just automatically do it is my question. Like if I run out of mana, will it automatically cast a regular arrow instead of an ice arrow? Or will it tell me I don't have enough mana? Let's find out. Oh, we'll find out soon. Level up that gem. Okay, yeah, it'll just automatically cast it. I wouldn't mind having something... Oh my god, I almost died. What is this? Stay away from me. You're mean. I don't like you. Okay. We almost ripped real quick there. Holy cow. Okay, we seem to be getting a lot of loot in this league. It's kind of awesome, but very different. Alright. I guess I need to actually look at stuff, huh? So I've been told that there are loot filters that I need to do. If anyone can tell me what type of loot filters I should be looking for, that would be that'd be a welcome note that you guys could give me. All right, so I do want to identify this belt because I don't have a belt yet. It's giving me a little bit of an energy shield. Sure, why not? A little bit of buffer. That doesn't seem terrible. And boots of evasion that are blue seem like they would be good. but okay, chromatic ones can sell, so I probably don't need that, right? Mana regeneration rate seems like it'd be nice. And a little bit of strength will give us some armor, I think, and maybe HP. Does that give us HP? Yeah, it gives us strength, gives us HP. Cool. And then we're gonna need to be able to identify those. So let's just start grabbing other things that we can sell. Since we're really close to town, we might as well just grab it, take it back, and sell it, right? I feel like that's an okay call. So I definitely want to identify the rings. So I want to keep those, but we can sell the weapons and the tri-link thing for the chromatic. Feel like we can sell all of that. I don't actually know, but I feel like we can. And that will give me at least one scroll of identify. Now I remember someone telling me on live stream the other night that if I sell this, I'll get some scrolls. All right. Now that does upgrade the quality of an armor piece, so I feel like that's important, but maybe that's more of a late game thing, and we'll get more of those as we go, I'm sure. Right now I kind of want to get all my slots filled out, and having these 2 rings seems like it'd be pretty good. Iron Ring adds 1 to 4 physical damage to attacks and adds 1 to 2 cold damage to attacks, plus 7 to maximum life, plus 6% to resistance, and to fire resistance, and plus 7% to lightning resistance. And then we have a Coral Ring, which gives us 21 maximum life and 9 dexterity. Dexterity being our primary stat. That seems like it was well worth the sell of the whetstone. Alright, let's go ahead and keep moving. Since we are right here, and we still have all these things, I'm going to snag them. I'm going to go back, I'm going to sell them. Just because I want as many scraps as I can get straight away. How can that not fit? We just emptied ourselves out. Maybe. Actually, maybe. Nope, we got it. Okay. I'm not going to bother identifying these. I'm just going to sell them. If you guys in the comments can let me know, is that what you want to do? Or do you want to identify them before you sell them? I'm not actually sure. So if anyone can answer that, that would be greatly appreciated. Alright, we got another scroll from that. So I think it was worth the 10 seconds it took to do it. Alright. So I don't know if we actually need the shrapnel shot, because we actually have some AoE already with our lightning, because it leaves that ice patch on the ground. But it seems like it could be good. Let's see if we can ignite this guy on fire. There we go. And then we can leave some ice on the ground as well. Let's kind of stack up debuffs on him. I completely missed that shot. Oh, fire on the ground. Don't stand on that. That's bad. Yeah, those guys seem kind of deadly. Okay, those guys. Oh my god. Okay. I don't actually know what any of this is from because I've never played this game really. But these guys seem like Bad News Bears to me. But they're giving me hella good experience and hella good gear, so... Oh yeah, 3 alchemy orbs. Nice. Actually, 6 alchemy orbs. What do those do? Where are they at? I thought... Oh, was it the it was shards. 20 of them to form an orb of alchemy. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still pretty cool, I think. Okay. Couple more things. Nice. Trying to line that stuff up as often as I can. That actually worked out pretty well. So if they're grouped up really tightly, I think that the shrapnel shot makes some sense to use. Looks like we do have a skill point that we can put on, so let's kill these guys. And then we'll do that. Okay. Oh, there's a scroll of wisdom right there. Not gonna pass that up, that's for sure. Cool. Dig in the frost shots. Dig in the frost shots for sure. Skill point, I think we're going to get a little bit more projectile speed, or attack speed and projectile damage. That seems like it's worth it. Dexterity gives us evasion and accuracy. Those actually seem like they'd be pretty good things. I don't know if the evasion works for spells too. If it does, that seems like it'd be great. I wouldn't have mind having a multi-shot type thing, like a volley support or something that lets me shoot like 3 or 4 of those arrows. That seems like it'd be pretty good with this sort of build. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I would assume it is, because when I was playing my witch, I had something like that for spells. Maybe I would actually need that specifically. Oops. Took a little bit of HP damage, so we'll just heal that up. Having a non-mana shot. Oh, I guess I do have it on my bar, I'm just not using it. To finish off low health enemies seems like a good call. Like that guy. We didn't need to finish him off with the mana shot. Same with this guy, right? I don't think that ice patch on the ground is actually doing damage. I think it's just slowing them down. So maybe the lightning pierce is better because it does damage in an AoE. But I have to be up really close for that arc to hit them, it feels like. Oh, that guy's hitting me with fire. I feel like I should cast ice on him instead of fire, but it doesn't actually say he's resistant to fire. And I think my fire does more single target damage. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I assume it's going to tell me he's resistant to it if he is. Alright, we are out of room. It's a bit of a bummer. So we'll only grab things that we actually need now. And we'll be looking for our chromatic items. There's a chromatic orb right there. That was a lucky drop. I mean, I feel like that was a lucky drop, right? Lining things up like a pool shot seems to be pretty effective with this sort of play style. Alright, I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Like, it's probably not news to anyone who's watching right now. But if you have pieces of advice that you think would be helpful to me, I would love to hear them. I don't have any gems to level up. I do have a passive point to put on, though. So we should probably do that. Can I hit that guy up there? Hey, I can. Cool. Alright, let's put our passive point on. Let's do more projectile damage. That seems pretty good. Kind of going with like a burst kind of thing. I don't think there's a way I can make that work the way I wanted it to. There we go. That wasn't bad. Whatever. Just hit him with a regular shot. Excuse me. Narrow passageways are going to be my bread and butter. Alright, head up this way. Not sure entirely where I'm going or what I am looking for. Looks like travel to a tidal island is what I'm looking to do, and I want to capture something with a net. So I guess when we fight some of those crabs, we should capture them. I don't know if we get experience from doing the bestiary stuff. If we do, I'll do it. But if it doesn't give experience, if it's just like battle with pets, I don't really care. So if anyone can answer that, if doing the bestiary stuff actually gives you experience, then I feel like it might be worth it. Let's see if we can get one of these crabs. We siphon a few off. Get one without killing it. There we go. Now V. So we did capture him. Savage crab. I mean, that's kind of cool, to be honest. Let's see if this gives us experience. We're at 5,351.
You have shown Aina that you...
Okay, we have a bestiary. Cool, I guess. Main thing, did it give us experience? It did not. Okay, so probably not worth the time for a 2-week league. for a league that's only gonna last 2 weeks. Alright, level up our gems. Cool. And keep moving, I suppose. Down this way there's a waypoint, so let's go get that. Looks like we can cut through here and then cut down this way and go over get that waypoint. And then once we get the waypoint, we can go back and sell stuff. Oh, we're gonna need to too, because here's another one of those guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did the ground just light on fire?
My mana is gone.
Okay. This guy is real scary. Got some binding shards. Whatever those are. I like them getting lots of shards from that guy. Whatever event that is from the Flashback League, I really like it. It's definitely exciting. Every time I find one of those guys, I find myself a little bit on the edge of my seat. Being a new player and playing hardcore, it feels pretty exciting. What is this guy? Named monster. Okay, let's get some mana. Kind of watching out for stuff from him, trying to figure out what he's doing. Looks like he's just summoning guys and walking up to me slowly. He wasn't as scary as I thought he was gonna be. That's okay though, not everything has to be super scary, right? Something was slowing us down there. Just kind of exploring and killing. I know there's probably more efficient just to run the waypoints and run the quests and all that stuff, but you know, I'm still new to this game. It's still exciting to me to explore everything and find everything and that sort of thing, so my experience in the game so far has literally just been playing a character up to level 16. So, whoa, that hurt. I don't think there are elemental effects in this game, like if you're standing in water you take more lightning damage. But just in case, I feel like I should probably not be standing in that water. Alright, this guy's kind of annoying. He's got an energy shield. He kept replenishing his energy shield. That was a bit of a pain. Looks like we got a yellow crude bow with the same links as what we have right now. So I think that'll be worth taking. I'm gonna drop this. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to some of this, I feel like. But we're gonna run straight up to this waypoint up here. And then maybe come back and look at some of that. I don't have a teleport portal yet, so I can't do that. I do have another identify for that, but I don't think it'll be better than my maximum dexterity or my dexterity ring. You never know, I guess. It could be.
Yes?
Right, we're gonna sell items. I'm gonna sell that. That. All this stuff. Those boots have 12% quality and 7 armor. So I think I save those, right? Anything with percent quality we save, and we sell them together, from my understanding. So I need to be looking for that. Okay. Doesn't look like I have anything else that has percent quality, so we'll sell those. And then I'm going to put this in here to sell later with other percent quality things. Then we're going to identify our bow here, see what we get. 41% increased physical damage, adds 2 to 3 cold damage, 10% fire resistance, and 1 mana on kill. That seems like definitely an upgrade, so we'll go ahead and do that. We go from 5 to 13 damage to 7 to 18 damage. Nice little upgrade.
Hello.
We'll go ahead and sell our other item here. Get our shard, get our scroll. You know what, actually we should sell this too. And then let's identify this, see if it's worth using. 11 dexterity is actually better than what we were using, so let's go ahead and do it. And some extra maximum mana So that seems like a nice
Take
upgrade.
care.
Okay, let's go ahead and get back out there, get that other gear that's on the ground. I believe 15 minutes without being in a zone, it despawns. I believe that's what I read. So I don't want to stay out for too long. But why did that change positions? That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Whatever. It was down here in this corner, right? Yeah. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. Okay, so we got another iron ring. Belts. I feel like belts and rings we could definitely use. Amulet. We'll look at that. It's a wand. It's not really of much interest, but I guess we should grab the blue stuff to sell. I don't know if that really is something you need to care about. Medium mana flask, that seems like something that I care about. Okay, good. Alright. Got almost a full inventory worth there, so I think we just go back to town and sell it. And get closer to a transmutation shard. I think when we get the blue items, we get transmutation shards from them. I'm not sure what a transmutation orb does. Or maybe it's alteration shards. We'll find out in a second here. Again, not super familiar with the currency, but we'll learn together if you're new to the game. And if you're not new to the game, you can school me and let me know what I'm doing that's dumb. Looks like it's transmutation shards. Okay. So, that'll give us enough that we can then... Oh, there we go. We have it already. Nice. Upgrades a normal item to a magical item. Cool. Cool. Identify the amulet. Life regeneration, evasion, increase rarity to items found, or mana regeneration rate. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like the mana regeneration rate's better, but I'm going to save that for now because I can't decide. I don't know if I really want to identify these two rings right now. I feel like I want to save those scrolls. So I'm just going to save those in my stash for later. If I decide to identify them when I get some more scrolls, so be it. But for now, I'm going to save the scroll in case I find like another yellow. Alright, so we're at the zones, mud flats, and Idle Island. I feel like I should have more quests than I do. I better double check in town. Sorry guys. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now. Part of it is I don't think I had my ADHD medication today, but the other part of it is I'm not too familiar with this game yet. Okay, no quests. My bad, team. I felt like the last time I was out here I had a quest in both of those zones, but I guess not. So we're just going to go down to the Tidal Island and do that quest then. Mud flats must come after that. Alrighty.
Pain brings strength. That's nature for you.
Okay, so we could use that transmutation shard on an iron ring, right? But I don't see a real point in that. I guess if we had a piece of gear on us that is not blue, we could look for that. So like maybe some gauntlets or some boots. There's some wool shoes that give us an energy shield. But I don't feel like those links are particularly useful for us, so we're gonna not do that. So I'm thinking that maybe the stash here. Increase global physical damage. That seems like it's not bad. Since our arrow was converting physical damage into cold damage, the increased global physical damage would boost the damage of our arrow. If I'm understanding that right. So we're going to use an Orb of Transmutation on that. It's going to give us extra energy shield and life regeneration. Sure, why not? We are losing a little bit of maximum energy shield. Well, our energy shield went from 15 to 2. but we're getting some life regen and some, that global damage boost. So I feel like that's might be worth it. I'm not really sure if it is. Might have been a waste of a shard. But hey, you never know. Or I never know, I guess I should say. You guys probably do. So we got an orb of transmutation right there. That's nice. I'm netted. I got caught in net there. That was quite rude. All right. Orb of transmutation. We got a portal scroll. We got a couple portal. Oh, another elite. Definitely a lot of elites here. Hail rake. This guy sounds scary. Let's make sure we take him out as efficiently as we can. Alright, he dropped a medicine chest. Oh yeah, that's our quest item. That's what we needed. Portal scroll. Life fast. We're just going to grab as much of this as we can carry right now and take it back to town. Oh, there's a chromatic item. How's our inventory? Okay. Get the ring. Scroll. Amulets.
That would only slow me down.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back to town via the waypoint. We won't waste one of those portals we just got because we're right here. We're right next to a waypoint still. Might as well just walk up this way. And, oh, what's this? Oh, oops. Okay. I should have read that first. All right. Oh, cool. Chromatic orb. Scroll of wisdom, portal scroll. Ah, that was a nice little surprise. All right, let's go drop off stuff, sell, come back, get more stuff. I should be looking for things with green links in them. I don't know if I can use an offhand when I have a bow. I don't think I can. I would assume that a bow takes 2 hands. Maybe if there's some sort of like one-handed crossbows in the game, that might be an option. I don't know if that's actually a thing though. Well, we'll talk to her. We'll get our reward. Quicksilver flask definitely seems like the thing to take. Excuse me. Got a couple medium life flasks. That's kind of cool. All right, support. Volley support. 2 additional projectiles. I think I want that. Mirage Archer. Support attacks, use bows. Okay. Can have 1 Mirage Archer summoned at a time. When you hit an enemy with an arrow from a supported skill, summon a Mirage Archer that uses that skill. Oh, that sounds cool. Mirage Archers use the supported skill with 60% less attack speed. So could you make a pet build with an archer? That sounds pretty cool. Oh, and then Onslaught is really good too. That increases your attack speed. And then poison on hit and chaos damage. Don't know how useful that is. I'm torn between the volley and the archer, the Mirage Archer. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to do the volley and I'm going to buy the Mirage Archer. And what we're going to do is we're going to do Mirage Archer on top of the fire arrow. So when we need single target damage, we can summon extra guys to do single target damage. And then when we need AoE, we can do the ice. So we'll go with like a fire and ice combo. I'm just gonna hope that they don't cancel each other out, because that would be a real bummer. And I'm interested in seeing how this Mirage Archer would work. So the only thing is I need a triple link green in order to make the ice shot pierce. So we need to find a green bow, a bow with 3 green links. Might be a little difficult. We got some new quests, it looks like. Very nice.
Greetings.
Okay, so let's go and sell some items. I don't think we need blue gloves. Here's a chromatic. We don't need a red knife. We don't need that. I'm gonna assume we can't use a buckler. With a bow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So I just wasted a scroll of wisdom, essentially, but that's fine. Not a huge deal. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think I'm gonna bother identifying that. Should probably identify the potions and the ring, however. Maximum life, maximum life. This one's better. I don't have enough of those to go around. We could drop our orb of transmutations and get more identifies, which I think I'm going to do. Probably not a good idea, but I really want to identify this stuff. Oh, increased movement speed after drinking the flask. So this health potion is like a mini Quicksilver. Like half the speed, but still pretty cool. And extra amount recovered, increased block and stun recovery, 3% reduced recovery rate. That kind of sucks, but it's restoring more, so I think I'll do it. I'm going to identify each of these to see if any of them are upgrades. That might be an upgrade, because it's mana regeneration rate, and it adds some cold damage, and some life regeneration. So I think that's pretty solid. I'm going to take that. And some maximum life and life per second. Nah, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's sell these items. Oops, not that. Not that. Sell these items. Okay. Now we gotta get our stuff sorted out. I really need to find a bow with 3 green. Or any... Actually, it doesn't have to be a bow, does it? It can be any item with 3 green links. I was thinking it had to be a bow because it was an attack ability, but that's not the way this game works. That would work if that was linked. I think that there's a currency that you can use to link it. I just don't have it right now.
Farewell.
So, not going to be an option, obviously. He only sells nets. And I don't think she had anything that would meet my criteria of 3 greens. Doesn't look like it. That's a bummer.
Take care.
But for right now, I do think I'm going to put Ice Shot with Volley. So we have 3 of those shooting out. And I think I'm going to put Fire Shot with the Mirage, because I want to see how that works out. So we're dropping pretty much all of our piercing right now, but worry not, we're going to keep the gems in case we decide we want to use it again. I don't think I really even have a need for the shrapnel one, so I think we're just going to do fire and ice. So I think actually our ice is going to be our right click, our fire is going to be our middle click, all that stuff can be force move, our left click will just be a regular spell. Done. Simplified things quite a bit. Hopefully that didn't take more than 15 minutes because we had a lot of loot still waiting for us on the title island there. So hopefully that didn't take 15 minutes. I don't think it did. I think we're still okay to get that loot. I might even use the portal. Though I do feel like we're close enough to the... waypoint. Sorry, my brain just blanked out there. Close enough to the waypoint that it's a waste of a portal. But there's 2 greens, but we're looking for 3 greens linked together. No luck. I'll grab the blue stuff though. That's mostly a full inventory. There's an orb of transmutation right there. Let's go ahead and just grab the rest of this.
That would only slow me down.
I'm gonna cut the video and then we'll be back after I sell all that stuff. You guys probably don't want to see me do that again. We are back. I went and sold all that stuff. So we are back. Scroll of Wisdom. Now, I seem to remember I watched someone play this game a long time ago. I think you can use your items on these, but I just put all my items in the chest. Darn it. I think you can use like orbs and stuff on those to make them better, but you guys will have to let me know if that is correct. Oh, that's cool. See if we can summon a fire guy, a Mirage. There he is. Nice. I don't know if it's guaranteed on hit, but that was like instant. Oh, there's a glass shank. Unfortunately, it's 3 greens, but it's a melee weapon, and that is not what we need. So that's a bit of a bummer, actually. Let's go ahead and summon our Mirage on this next pack and see how that works out. I can only have 1 out at a time, so if I just keep that buff up, yeah, that seems
the eternal stain from this coast.
That seems worth
The
it.
Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The card we weigh.
Honestly, my right click is just killing everything. But
gains in pride
does he
and
shoot on his
power
own, or does he
every
only?
day.
He shoots on his own,
Calm
even
has
when I'm
kept
not
his
shooting. That's
promise.
cool.
The time of the Karui has come.
I'm missing. And not because I'm missing, but because I'm, you know, like straight up can't shoot and it can't aim. Alright, good. Yellow coral amulet, that's pretty cool. Yellow chest. Copper sword with green links, but that doesn't do anything for us. There we go. Some shoes with 3 green links. That's what we've been looking for. So now we can make our ice shot, pierce, and do volley. We'll have to go back to town to get that pierce, but the bright side here is I think I have enough things here that's already worth a trip back to town anyway. Probably don't need that or that per se, but we can grab that and that. Cool. Maybe I'm not grabbing enough white items, because I think the white items are actually how I get my scrolls of portal or scrolls of identity. So maybe I need to be grabbing more white items, but I'll go and sell off this stuff, do a little identifying. We'll see if there's anything worth using. Let's look at that amulet real quick together. 12 dexterity, 4 life per second, maximum life, life on kill, life mana on kill. I think that that's better just because of the dexterity. So we're going to go ahead and wear that. And then I don't think I care to identify either of those. So I'll just go ahead and sell, and then we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. I also grabbed the pierce support to put onto there. So now our frost shot will pierce through enemies. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab some white stuff because I feel like I need those for my scrolls of identity. So I feel like that's kind of important. I hate inventory Tetris. It was one of the best things about Diablo is that they fixed that. It used to be such a pain in Diablo 2. I hate it. Ugh. And look at all this wasted space. Well, I'm gonna go sell. Alright, I did get a scroll of identity off of those white items. Probably not worth trading the portal for. So live and learn, get Geico, all that good stuff. Let's use our potion for a little movement speed. Use our potion for a little movement speed. We're on to the coast for our next quest. Enter the fetid pool and kill all the monsters there. Nice. Wait. Hold on. I've been here before, haven't I? I was in a new zone. Alright. So I just backtracked, but that's okay. Because I need to find travel up the coast to the mud flats. Enter the fag pool and kill all the monsters. Oh, okay. So, mud flats. This guy's gonna tell me I need to find capture another poor little creature. Fine, we can do that, whatever. I think it's a little bit cruel personally, but why not? Why not make it this one?
This one is captured.
Did it.
I know it.
Nailed it. I don't know if it's even worth taking the time to get... Oh, that guy just like auto kills things that we miss. So if there's a straggler, he'll just shoot him. That's kind of nice, actually. Get out of the mud a little bit faster, guys. Oh, hello. Alright. Get that Varroa's nest. Quest item. Looks like we got an elite here. So let's go and take him out. Okay. Looks like we got another triple green bow, so we probably want to grab that. Large mana flask. I want that. And an iron ring. Nice. So I'm liking the triple shot pierce. I'm liking that a lot. Looks like we have a quest giver over there. We have our next nest egg, so to speak. Not sure what happened to a quest giver I saw. Ooh, scroll of wisdom. Yes, please. Oh, he's up this way. Okay. And there's our next nest. I think that's the last one, right? I think we just have to get 3 of those eggs, if I remember right from the other day. You know what, maybe actually doing like the taking off the pierce but having the Mirage guy doing my frost shots, that could be pretty good. That could be pretty good. I don't know. I do kind of like him right there to do that extra fire damage to help take guys out. That seems pretty cool. It's a lot of AoE damage. I'm missing my shots on these guys. I don't really know why I was missing my shots on those guys. Do I maybe I have to be within that circle to actually hit them. Interesting. Paradanus coin. I don't know what those are, but they sound fancy. Trade coins to Cardio Paradanus. Alright, well I'm sure we'll find that person at some point. He sounds pretty fancy. Level up our volley skill. Nice. I wonder if we level it up enough if we'll get extra projectiles. That'd be pretty sweet. Ooh, we got 2 strong boxes. That one said unidentified, so if we identify it, do we get more things from it? Or is it just going to give us a heads up as to what we're fighting? That's the question that I have. Okay, looks like that was pretty good. Well, we're going to use a Scroll of Wisdom to identify it, since we just got one anyway. Detonates nearby corpses. Really glad I read that, because that would have been an insta-kill if I would have stayed standing there. I wouldn't have known what was happening. Right, so it was good that we knew that. And well worth the scroll. Because that would have been the end of this character right there. Couple armor scraps, a chromatic orb, some good stuff out of that. Some very good stuff. Alright, and then there's another one of these guys down here, it looks like. I think I just need to fight within the circle. Yeah, I just have to fight within the circle. I can't kill them outside of the circle. Cool. Golden. I knew I'd figure it out eventually. Alright, I'm gonna gather some stuff because I think there's a waypoint just inside of that cave. And if there is, that would be the perfect time to go back and sell. So we put our glyphs in the stone wall here, and then we can go inside of here, into the submerged passage, where I think there's a waypoint. And if there's not, that would kind of suck, because we're nearing the end of where I could be on my episode. Hey, there's a waypoint. Alright guys, so we are going to end this very first episode here. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me your tips, comments, thoughts, all that good stuff in the comments down below. And we will see you next time. Thanks for joining us, YouTubes.